Hello. How are you? How's everybody this evening? It's 10:57 and I just remembered I have coffee. And I shouldn't be having coffee by my computer, but it's not going to be by my, well, it's going to be kind of by my computer, but it'll be in my hands, okay? And I usually keep a pretty good grip on it. The problem is if I put it down here, there's a chance there might be an accident. But a tad cooler than I want, but it's my fault for just letting it sit there. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of sad to see my car go, but I'm gonna miss those great, you know, it handled beautifully. And when I first got it, I didn't know if I was gonna like the Volvo, you know, but I ended up loving my Volvo. I ended up loving it. It was so comfortable and, you know, stuff, and I just, I'm gonna miss it, I am. And hopefully I'll get no wheels soon, but like I said in that last video, if, you know, I don't know when I'll get more new wheels, or what I'll be getting. I don't want anything too big, and I don't want anything smaller than that. The Volvo is that size of car is like, that's, you know, why I like that size of car. Yeah. And first few years the stereo sounded great. Then about, what was it, a year or 2 years ago, the CD player just crapped out on me. I'm like, what the heck? Then I was playing tapes for a while. I had a CD and a tape player, and I was playing tapes for a while, and then it started eating my tapes. I'm like, okay. So at least I had the stereo. But like, then this, like, it's past spring, well, early summer, the radio crapped out. I'm like, what the heck? Well, there was a moment where it was working. I don't know what happened, but I'm still holding on to it. Maybe I shouldn't do that. But other than that, it was a beautiful, you know, it was a beautiful car. I loved it. All my other cars, except for my Dodge, had the sunroofs, and they all leaked. I had a Chevy, it had sun leak. Roof, it leaked. At first it did, eventually it did. Then I had a Pontiac, that had a sunroof, but that leaked. I'm like, ugh. So, but this car, you know, I didn't have to worry about leaking sunroofs. It had a great stereo system for a while. And it was a 95, so eventually, I guess, you know, 95, 2000, you know, it was over 10 years old, so maybe, that's to tell me the stereos are first to go. Kind of like when we get old, the minds are first to go, so they say. Anyway, But until I get new wheels, I will be either on foot or on my bike. And I thank God for that, you know? Yeah, and I'm grateful for the time I had that car, and I tell you, that car didn't need much service. It was kind of like our copier at work. Oh, work. Oh. Golly, that's another subject altogether. Yeah, so, had a great stereo system, brakes worked well, everything worked well, and, didn't have to take it into the shop much, and, I'm thankful for that. And, but I'm not the only one that lost their car. I know there's a lot of other people that lost their car, their homes. You know, I'm thankful that no major damage was caused to the house or to the people in the house. Now I can... Alright, hold on. I'm just going to put this in the knife spots where it won't put back where it was. You know, my luck with these cups, it'll fall and break. So we're going to put back right where I got it from. Gotta clean up this room. That'll be a weekend project. I was going through stuff the other day. Anyway, so that's it. Didn't do anything mix-wise. I got a playlist in my head. Gonna delete all my Halloween music because I'll have that much space in my, you know, computer. Not all my Halloween, well, yeah, pretty much all of it. 'Cause I don't know, the Halloween mix I did was okay. But I think my Christmas mix is better, you know. Yeah. I don't know, Halloween's not my favorite time of the year, you know, but I love Christmas. Not just because you give and receive, but just the whole spirit of it. It's like, okay, year's coming to an end, you know, you get to see family, you get to see friends, it's a festive time of year, it's a happy time of year, for the most part. There are times I sit there by the tree with a glass of wine or soda or tea, whatever. I think about my parents and I get a little misty, you know, but for the most part, it's a happy time for me, you know. I reflect on the year past and look forward to the next year, and I hope next year's better than this year. Oh, this year. Well, this year's ending on a rough note, you know, losing my car, losing my uncle, you know, just, it's not the best year for me, but it's not the worst year, you know. It just, can't explain it. And, who was it? I think it was, My Vinyl 2, Marty, who did the, state of the channel address. I like to do my own version, but I'll wait till the end of the year, and, you know, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got to think about that one. But, my 1 year